Hi, Winter Park Construction. In this short video, what I will demonstrate to you is the creation of subcontractor contracts. So we've already been through budget and creating a main contract. We set up our schedule of values and we supported our main contract. But again, working from our budget screen, using our pencil again, and the same functionality that we used to create the main contract SOV, we can use that here to create contracts in our cost module. The other way to do it is you can do them one by one using our three little dots here. And we can also do allocate to a contract and create a new contract. Alternatively, in cost, we can click our pencil and click add and create contracts that way, and then link them to the budget items that they correspond to in the budget screen. But in essence of time, we'll click on our pencil. We'll click our check marks for all these budget items, assuming a one-to-one contract is going to be created. And we'll say allocate to contract, and we'll say create new. And we'll say for each selected budget. And when we say create, what that does is bring us to our cost screen and gives us all of our budget codes to create contracts against. Again, the code can be simply changed to a PO number, a contract number, and so forth, whatever your naming is. In the case of creating a contract, after we've pulled this value in, what we do is we click on, for in this case, painting. Painting brings up a flyout window. And from this flyout window, we can add a description. It's already attached to our main contract via a link, bringing in budget code painting. And we can tell what kind of contract it is. In this case, we'll say it's a subcontractor. Here's where we'll pick our supplier. Who are we awarding the contract to? In this case, it'll be Paint Experts. And then we can select the contact from Paint Experts. Scope of work can be defined. Budget code is pulled in automatically and the budget that goes with it, and also the schedule of values. Again, these codes can be changed out here in the schedule of values for them to be whatever you want them to be. And this can be left at this point before sharing it with the vendor. But say you had already negotiated a price and you want to send it before sending it to them to create the schedule of values. If that's what you desire, you can simply update the schedule of values here. Build will simply give you the budget value automatically down in your schedule of values as a starting point. Again, I can add sub items underneath to build up my schedule, my contract value if I want to, or I can have my vendor do it. As in main contracts, this is where we would add all of our document packages. So again, if we say attach from Autodesk Docs and go into our project files, into our exhibits, this is where we'll see all of our documents. And here's your subcontractor cover letter and the contract that goes along with it. So we will select that, and that brings it in, and that can be our package. And again, we can add as many documents here as we want. Again, using our flyout window to open them, it will generate a merged package of all the documents that you have there in order to share that with your supplier. So once that's done and I'm happy with my contract that I've put and my supporting documentation, and our bid came in at 500,000 on this item that we budgeted 565, I can now collaborate with my supplier and have them create the schedule of values. And the way I do that is by clicking the blue button here. It populates with Peter Paint. And Peter Paint, please create your schedule of values for breakdown in your payment applications. And we can send this to Peter Paint. So that's the creation of a contract. It is now in a pending supplier information input status. Peter Paint will get an email from Build, and they can come into the system only for theirs and only for their contract. They only see their information, and they can update the SOV and send it back. So assuming that is done, We can say it was submitted and Peter Pink came back with his value of 500,000. And then we can simply save it as sent and now as executed. Thank you. If you have any other questions about how to create a contract in Autodesk Build, please let us know and we can for sure do a live video training for you. Well, thank you.